What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and this video, let's talk about PlayStation's State of Play or Showcase. Is this the week? It definitely feels like it, like from the internet. Now, okay, just like the aura, right? The feeling of it. That's one thing. That, of course, is something totally and completely different, right? It feels like it should. This is the week we were building up to, right? You got the Xbox event on Sunday. You got the release of a small indie console known as the Switch 2. You got Summer Game Fest, this Friday. You got rumors of Resident Evil 9 going to be announced this week. Now, we'll talk about that probably in the next video. And the thing with that is, okay, well, if Resident Evil 9 is at Summer Game Fest, that's one thing. They've shown a lot of these at State of Plays. Now, that doesn't mean they have to continue showing them at State of Plays. That's just kind of the history there, right? And then you had this post. This is an interesting one because this absolutely could be a reach, right? You had Shinobi, who's highly, highly respected. And, he doesn't come out to talk about PlayStation 2 too much. When he does, he's always right. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. And he wrote on a Reset Era, somebody said, it's my birthday tomorrow. So that's obviously when they'll announce the State of Play. And then he says, happy birthday with a smiley face. Now, people are taking that as a hint. Other people are saying it's ridiculous to think of it as a hint. It could just be him being nice. He could just be wishing the person a happy birthday a day early, or it could be, well, they literally just said it's the birthday tomorrow and they'll announce the State of Play tomorrow. And then he says, he doesn't, almost like discredit. Again, like it's how much do you want to read into it? How crazy do you want to be on a week like this? It's continuing, what I've always said over the last month. I list all of these events, right? I think it's the Future Games Show is also this week. You have all of these events. You have all of these announcements that are going to happen, regardless if like one or two suck, right? Maybe Summer Game Fest isn't all that good. Maybe. But you know what? You have the James Bond game. You have the Xbox event. You have all of these things. This is a huge week, and June in general is a pretty big month. You got big games releasing. Death Stranding 2 is in people's hands right now, right? All this jazz. Things are picking up. This is the time, this is why, and this is the area that you would get E3. This is like the week or next week would be the time that you would normally get E3. And for PlayStation, just flat out skip it. Like, yeah, they're releasing one of the bigger games of June. I struggle to say the biggest because Mario Kart, like, who knows what that'll do. But, like, Death Stranding 2 is a big deal, and that's great. That's awesome. That's something they can build on, right? But it's like, all right, this is the time. You've missed your normal late May State of Play. Again, with the rumors of Resident Evil, where that's normally at a PlayStation thing. Does that make them like have a show? Are they going to do Ghost of Yotei? That's coming really soon. You don't have that many more months before you have to really start talking about it. Death Stranding comes out at the end of the month. If you want to do one final thing for the game, yet again, Hideo Kojima is going to be at Summer Game Fest on Friday. So it's possible they're just a no-show. And look, this is not me. I'm not getting on my knees. In fact, I'm sitting upright right now. I'm not begging for it. Like, look, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, as I just said, there's like 10,000 other things that are happening this month. I'll get over myself, right? But I mean, this is an opportunity, and hopefully PlayStation does something because fans that are specifically looking for it, let's say, fans are starving and they have room to do plenty of announcements there. And if they want to let it slip through their fingers, I guess it wouldn't be the first time, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.